Hello and welcome to the show. We are back on GTA 5 with apparently some crashing around on the... although we're reshuffling the grid. Today's race. This is a community-designed racetrack. A little while ago, I don't know what point this video is going out, but there was a post put up on Twitter and people were to reply with various directions. Reese has done his best job to try and make a circuit that follows said directions. Because this is a lap circuit, it'll loop back around onto itself. There has had to be a little bit of tweaking around just to make it all work, so apologies if your directions have not quite been able to fit in the course. Done the best job that we can. Somebody's managed to get the car on the wrong side of the rail. There's a little bit of lag. Nope, they're all going to have a big crash. Yep. I tried to be careful, no one else behind me did. It's a 2-lap race to begin with the Warreners. We'll try another race with a faster car later on. This is a bit of a hectic area. There's a reason why I was cautious around there, because I knew this was going to happen. There's the angry bag of almost upside-down Skittles fall down. Down the road. I'm really sorry to the pink car. There's nothing that I can do. The grey vehicle's got a mega twitch, and the red car's murdered something. We're fine. We're in 7th. Like the initial spin and then initial bit of cautious. Oh, there's a big wiggle. There's a big wiggle from Reese. There was a very big wiggle by me. Traffic's supposed to have been turned off, but some settings gone wrong. It's not been a good day for GTA 5 servers. It took about half an hour to get connected to a game. That's the sort of server day that we are having. So if we stay connected for the entirety of all of this, I'll actually be relatively happy. We've worked our way up into 2nd place. Oh, bugger! Don't land on the red car. Well seen, good sir. Well seen indeed. I did not want to get that bigger a boost that we got there. However, he did an impeccable job seeing where I was going to land and actually changing direction. Now that is how you race well on GTA 5. Punting Reese is also how you race well. But that's actually cost both of us. Oh, don't punt the red car because he did such a good job of avoiding us. We will try and not end up in the boot of the red car. I was going to go for a dive. Faintest change of direction scared me a little bit there, especially with the traffic around. It's almost 3 wide. Reese, I think, is going to make it 3 wide. Oh, blister in the way. We've made it around there. That was... Now, that is how you want to be racing. Don't put me in the Zion. I'm sorry, Reese. I'm very sorry, Reese. I was avoiding the Zion in all of that. We will wait and we will let him catch up. But no, it was either that or end up in the black coupe, and we didn't want to be doing that. Oh, and now we've eaten a wall. I guess that was Carmen catching us. Thank you for the little bit of a boost start there. There was all sorts of debris. We've got another lap to go. There's also a really horrendous chicane that has been added into this one. Oy. There's a little bit... Look... I think we're all out trying to be too nice, and that's actually causing some problems. Reese he didn't actually put me in a wall. Oh, purple car's upside down. I've actually found the wall on my own. There's a little bit of help from some debris around the course. We are back in 7th place again. The cautious approach worked for a little while until AI traffic that shouldn't have been in this race for some reason has decided to spawn. So there we go. There's a big pile up with another Zion. I think they're Zions. Somehow everyone actually up ahead got away with that with minimal incidents. Can we get to the inside here? No, Reese is actually going to get a big old slipstream run on the outside line. Will he get the pass done? Oh, he's up on 2 wheels. I kind of saved his car a little bit from tumbling over there. I think a sign just spawned on my roof. I don't know. I didn't see where that came from. It just appeared and then disappeared again. It's fine. Magic signs are part and parcel of the GTA 5 world. Are we going to go... This is, despite the lag, despite the track debris being a pain and everything, this is proving to be a really bloody good race. This is a slightly peculiar corner. With trying to dodge... Reese calls it a 3D chicane, which it kind of is. You've got to kind of go up the ramp to get over over the kind of the little fence along there. Yeah, once you get the hang of it. The first time we drove the track, we did a quick test just to make sure everything was all working and so on, and everybody hit the wall. Now we know what we're doing. Everybody can avoid that one. There's a lot of wiggling going on from the cars ahead, making it a little bit difficult to find ways past. We're going to fire up the inside of the turquoise car. Someone got a very big slipstream boost right there. Yellow car's going to cut back with 3 wide, not quite, coming down towards the finish line. It narrows a little bit as we've got to leap onto the pier. Side by side we go. Oh, not side by side we go. Now we go side by side. Someone found a bench. Poor white car ate a bench, and that was not good. That was not good at all. I thought I gave him enough space on the inside. I think it might have just been small misjudgment. To be fair, it may not have even rendered in fast enough ahead of him to quite catch it. Are we going to go 3 wide? This is not a good place to be going 3 wide. The yellow car backs out. We were all very, very nice there. That's what we like to see. The pink car went for it, and both of us on the outside realised that 3 wide there doesn't work. 3 wide there at the speeds that we are racing will not work for a clean corner. You will have a big, big roll if you try it. Can we get a pass done here? Not quite. We had the speed on the outside run. The yellow car probably going to be getting a little bit of slipstream. Not bouncing around so much this time out, which is nice. Are we? Oh, bugger. Ah, missed the checkpoint. I thought we were going to be close enough, because you do get a little bit of leeway on this one, but apparently not. Well, there goes any chance of us having a good finish. I don't know if that's the same white car that we were fighting with earlier. Oh, they've done exactly the bloody same. Don't follow me. Don't follow me, that's how you get in trouble. Somehow, 7th place seems to be about where we want to sit in this race. I'm really annoyed that we've fallen out of that great battle. It was a brilliant, brilliant fun race going on at the front. Well, maybe we'll have some fun with this pink car fighting for the 7th position. I mean, you never know what might happen at the front. You never know. With a little bit of catch-up, a little bit of slipstream, a little bit of working together between me and the pink warrior here, we might be able to work our way forwards. Dodging through that traffic there was not particularly fun. There is a kind of a crossover point. I'm guessing the way that people suggested corners, we had a lot of these turns all in a row to be dealing with, so we just kind of go round in a circle. Yeah, it's amusing. Someone's managed to kill themselves on this track. Well done indeed. It's amusing what these community tracks, I think we've done 2 or 3 of them in the past, and we have tended to actually get some quite good racing, even though, you know, the tracks are just built up from random corner suggestions in the best way that it could all be stitched together to actually make a circuit. I spy a yellow car. We might be able to get back into the fight. I fear we're going to get back into the fight like right at the very end of the race. Just at that time, you know, when you run out of any opportunities. The 3D chicane might be our saviour if no one directly ahead of us gets stuck. I spy offensive blue, and I spy turquoise, and I spy yellow. Oh, the fight is on. Turquoise has got lost. Where has turquoise gone? At least I didn't get lost on the racetrack. We've got a James May award, I sense, coming on. I don't know how they've got over there. Annoyingly, I'm that little bit too far back to be not quite getting slipstream just yet, and yellow was probably getting slipstream off of the blue. Yeah, he's going to be getting slipstream there, so my catch-up effect is nullified by that slipstream for now. Racing in the oncoming traffic is a scary prospect. Look, we're going to go behind that car. Not worth trying to fight with that one. The Warreners are actually not as... Well, I say they're not too bad to drive. I haven't really spent much time driving them before. I'm actually quite enjoying driving this. I saw the 9F there. Oh, there's a red car come to play with this little group of vehicles, is there? Well, I mean, there is potential if we don't all stuff it away in these final couple of corners. There is potential for a half-decent finish. Through the gap we go. I'm going to give space there because we need to give space if we're all going to get through that chicane. We're back into 4th. Come on. Come on. We can do this. We can do this. We can make up. We can get a podium out of. It was a disastrous, disastrous race here. The red car's got the idea. Get up on the banking, although you've got to get down there quickly. Oh, sorry, yellow car. I tried to straighten you out. Red car's got a really big twitch. It's going to be, I do apologise, unintentional, just the way you end up running around on the banking here. We're going to go for the long way around the outside approach. I think the red car's going to get slipstream on us down towards the finish line. Pedestrians are in the way. Get out of the way. Oh, the pedestrians cause more problems. It will be a 3rd. Pedestrians cause more problems for the red car than it did for me. I thought that was going to cost me the podium there. However, the way they kind of got stuck, I launched the red car upwards rather than just kind of slowing what it did to me, just slowing me down. Yeah, it wasn't the greatest of races for me. When we came back okay towards the towards the end, mainly through some luck, through some terrible, terrible traffic placements at a complete inopportune moment. Again, the traffic should never have been there, which is a little bit of a shame, but yeah, as I said, GTA messing around. Next race, hopefully, the traffic will actually stay off, and we can have even closer racing. Well, I am hoping that we can, well, maybe get a couple of places better in this second race. We're using the Adder, a car that I don't think we've ever raced in a video. Not sure. It would seem like an odd admission to have never raced the Adder, but I do think we haven't actually used this car in a in like a challenge race or anything. So yeah, we try to use a variety or as many different cars as we can. Amazingly, more cars made it through turn 1 that time in one piece. The problem with the traffic is not that it was supposed to be turned off when it carried on spawning, is that it actually physically can't be turned off. For whatever reason, the game's got angry and decided that traffic is being on regardless of what our wishes are here. So we've got to put up with cars appearing where they shouldn't be. There is, or that. Oh, wow. I got nudged. I got the smallest of nudges, and that was... Oh, and I've been really screwed over by the respawn. Yeah, because we were just about to get to the checkpoint and the respawn set me back in. I found another orange car to play with. Team Orange! Not doing very well here. Team Orange are not doing very well here. Hey, that's a really bad place to get unsettled. Now, the good news is at least that's happened on lap 1. And I say good news. I mean, it gives me plenty of time. We're doing a slightly longer race. It's a 3-lap race this time, as the cars are considerably faster. Oh, wait, make sure we get across for that. I having to go to the oncoming lane because it's nasty buggers fighting with the slightly laggy AI traffic, trying to figure out where on earth it's going to appear. It's not the easiest thing to deal with. There was an orange car somewhere along, like catching up to me, I thought, but he's now buggered off into the distance. Probably end up missing that damn checkpoint. So it's kind of a shame that for some of these corners, like that's a very, very wide corner. There's no real easy way of putting a checkpoint along there, especially if you're racing 3 or 4 wide on the opening lap, especially with the Warreners and so on. And it's it's kind of just a little bit of an awkward positioning. You kind of want to be able to have like mega wide checkpoints for parts of the road, such as that. Sometimes, of course, you want a pinpoint checkpoint, but yeah, there we go. We're around the middle loopy bit. I can kind of see some cars ahead. Are we going to have a slight overtake for position? Yes, we are. On the turquoise car, we might actually have a battle. Guys, we might have a race on our hands. Let's not crash into that wall, though, this time. That would be ideal if we could avoid that one. How actually far do we have to go? 25 seconds behind the leader. 25 seconds to try and make up. We might be able to make up some of it, but I think that's going to be a little bit too much for me to overcome. Even with all of the best catch-up in the world and all of the best luck. Oh, look at that. That's lacking. Thought the purple car really had ended up in someone's garden. Get to the inside of the turquoise vehicle. We've made another position. We might sneak up into the top 10 before the end of this first lap if we can continue like this. Just got to watch out for the lagmobile up ahead. Try and not get taken out by it or the cars that it affects. That's always the bigger concern, is not so much the actual lagging car itself, it's what it does to the AI cars around it that are even less predictable than it. Oh, that was close. That was very close. Both of us fitted, though, through that gap. Almost got murdered by an Audi. We're fine. We're fine. All cross-traffic. Please be kind, cross-traffic. The advantages of a lagging car ahead of us is that while it does sometimes upset the IR cars, it does also sometimes clear them out of the way. So, you know, it's got that going for us. We're not going to get the top 10, though, before the end of the opening lap, I do not think. Avoid the tree. Up onto the top of the loop like a twat. There we go. We're fine. We got back down again cleanly. Little bit too much speed in the Adder for doing that. But, yeah, there's something to be to watch out for next time around. There we go. Use the transition nicely. Perfect. We are going to get into that top 10. The all-important top 10 in the Adder Community Track Challenge race thing. Official title right there. Can we go and make up any more positions? Oh, well, that's... Just random person walked and fell over in the middle of the pier. Yeah, that's they're not having a great day falling over in front. I assume they were hit by a car earlier on or further up in the race, but just the way they loaded in was a little bit of a peculiar one. Dodge the traffic. Oh well, or not dodge the traffic. Thanks for that. Looks like there's a great battle going on at the front. I would love to be part of it. I would love to be part of the race at the front, but. We were kind of screwed out of that one from the beginning and now cannot surpass. Like, bloody Tracer's Adder here has got the best defense mechanism I think I've ever seen on a car. Maybe that's what McLaren Honda need. They need the blink module. It would probably help them quite considerably. Normally we have cars struggling a little bit with lag. It doesn't normally go on for this length of time, though. It's gone to space completely on its own. That's, yeah, we've got our own lag space program. I mean, I guess it's kind of more effective when you don't. Who needs rocket engines when you can use a lagging adder to send you all the way? You can only go there for like a second, and then you will come straight back down again. But for that 1 second, it'll be glorious. It looks like there's a great fight going on for the lead, or whether it's for the lead or whether it's for another position, I don't quite know. But whatever position it is, there looks like there's a great fight going on further up. Even with our best bit of traffic dodging, well, not best bit of traffic dodging, we've got through, we've survived, and I think we have got an overtake. Yes, we passed the Blinkmobile, and I've almost thrown it away, and the Banshee just kept on going out the other side. Of course they did. It's all a little bit of nothingness now for us. Once again, I find myself in no man's land, trying frantically to catch up to a pack of cars. I see so many 9Fs around that at a glance, when you're at racing speeds, kind of look a little bit like an adder. Like, the 9F does not look that dissimilar from the adder at full-on racing speed. We actually caught up to this little group ahead of us. Okay. We might get a battle. We might get a battle before this race is done. I would like to see some other cars that aren't Blinkmobiles and try and get some. We had good racing with the Warreners for the most part. A little bit of bad luck from car positioning. Oh, that was close. That was very, very close indeed. We're up into 8th place now. I don't even see what happened to the car that we passed there. It's going to be fast. Oh, I'm really glad the AI cars actually saw us coming there and were aware enough to get onto the brakes to avoid crashing or sort of. Yeah, to avoid ending up in our path, shall we say. Through the trees we go. Somebody's managed to roll their adder. I'm not going to go anywhere near as high up on the banking as we did last time. I learnt my lesson. We haven't quite carried as much speed, I'll be honest, but I did learn my lesson from running too high on the banking. So we've kind of got a little bit back into a fight here. Just a little bit. Someone's gone shooting up to the top of the course. I don't think that's going to work. My line bloody didn't work either. I was trying to carry a bit too much speed there and got greedy, although I think it might have been a bit of lag that catapulted that white car because he sort of came back down and was suddenly fine. Ah, we've got a red vehicle for company. We might have a race on our hands, finally. It will sort itself out, eventually, so you'll find somebody to go and be racing against. Oh, I think we should clip the hiker. I was going to say the person running away frantically from all the racing cars. I thought they got away with it, but it does look like they kind of stumbled up onto a bench after the impact. Oh God, that's not gonna. It's such a great corner going down there. Is this the battle for the lead? Have they all managed to crash each other? Yeah, there's a pink car off the road. Reese is rejoining. I say they haven't managed to crash each other. I think there's been... Like, the FQ2 looks like it got involved in the middle of that. I think that's... well, certainly an AI car looked like it was in the midst of all of those troubles, shall we say. Can I get close enough to that checkpoint without, well, running into oncoming traffic? We can. That's good. We are, I can't even believe I'm about to say this, but we are not that far behind the lead. I was saying that this was going a terrible way, this race. We were in no man's land for a lot of it. However, through sheer dumb blind luck, sometimes that's what you need. I say sheer dumb blind luck. There was also a little bit of driving skill. Not there, though. Not there. And then Reese has gone ploughing into the traffic. We closed. I think that's ruined any chance. I try to avoid the traffic that shouldn't be here. And we have... got into some bother. Well, if the top three can have whatever kerfuffles they had that brought them, well, closer back towards me, they can have that again. It does look like they have. Oh, no! The crossover point got me, and that, again, now we're really done. I was spying the yellow car, and I thought we might just possibly have a sneak at a fight, but no, we are being dumped right back into the, well, I'll say back into the middle of the pack. We've got the two white cars to fight with. There was a smallest of little taps. Well, we might still have a great final lap. I'll take a great final lap if it's for fourth. Better than running around on my own again. Ooh, for another lap. This track is actually really good fun to drive around. Surprisingly, I can't believe I'm going to say this, because normally I'm a fan of racing slower cars around circuits, but it's actually really good fun in these adders. It really works with these cars. There's a great mixture of some medium speed, some higher speed corners, and you've also got this section here a lot more technical for the cars to have to try and deal with. Are we going, though, to be able to find a way past the car ahead? The other white vehicle has dropped back, so that's probably not going to be an issue. Will we find a way past? Yes, because he is throwing it into the wall. Oh, there is some traffic there. That's a big wobble. That was a very, very big wobble indeed. Oh, I think we're going to be, yeah, kind of in no man's land once more for the very very grand finale, if you like, of this race, the final few corners. Although we might bump into a Banshee and then have not much we can do with all of that. Can we fire up here with a bit more speed this time around? Having said all that, every bloody time, every single bloody time I say something, they've managed to bounce around and get themselves in trouble. It has not been, I will be honest, the most spectacular of races, this, from me. It has not been the most spectacular of races. We've not had the close battling that we got at the kind of test track that I built. However, while it's been a great fun circuit to race around, I'm going to somehow claim second. We were fired off the course at the very start of the race, plummeted all the way through the order, and somehow, despite poor driving, if I hadn't got into trouble at that little kind of the middle section where we go around in a square, if I hadn't got into trouble there and the little bit before, it was a bit before trying to dodge traffic, if we hadn't lost all that time, I think I could have probably won that race. I can't believe that is going. And that is why you never give up when it comes to the race. It would be very easy to have packed it all in at that start where we found ourselves pretty much dead last. I'm not sure if we were ever actually quite 15th. I think someone else might have had a worse start. But, hey, explosive finish. We were right at the back. Nothing was on for the entire race. And we got second. I am, yeah, slightly lost for words. Well, there we go. Community racetrack. Actual circuit, yeah, was very, very good fun to go driving around. We'll probably do some more of these again. They've turned out really quite good, I have to say. They've always produced some exciting stuff. That'll be it from me, though. Thank you very much all for watching. There's hopefully be a link to the track in the description if you want to have a go with it yourself. Until next time, goodbye.